So today we're going to talk about something that a lot of us have probably experienced. I imagine. Um, I've currently been dealing with it for quite a while now, and you might have noticed I've never actually said anything about it in my videos. I just kind of left it alone. But as you read the title, we are talking about green slime algae, and you probably heard of it. You've probably seen it, but as you can see, I do got some right now. You see these little green patches? And then some across the Monte Carlo that's currently like half buried under the substrate, but and then you kind of see it's starting to get on some of the plants too, and then you can really see that like the actual slime, why they call it slime. See it on the S ribbons. Now it's not common, but it's common at the same time, so you don't have to freak out when you get this stuff, but you do want to treat it right away because it is toxic. It's not like it's gonna kill your fish immediately. Like my tank's had this for probably a month now, and I probably have the hardest fish you could possibly keep alive, which is a puffer fish, and it being an Amazon puffer that makes it 10 times harder. And he's still alive, and that's probably the most immune fish to anything possible in an aquarium. So there's nothing too much to freak about, but just be aware, like, don't just let it slide, because if you just let it um, go for a long time, like I did at first, it will literally cover everything. Now, I didn't get it to that point, but it would cover almost the entire substrate. Like, it'd get pretty bad. And when you go, and there's a few ways to remove this. Actually, there's only one way to actually remove it, but if you want, if there's different scenarios. Now, if you just have regular green algae, green slime, most time you could take it and you could just peel it off. It's like a it sticks together as like a pad, and you can almost just rip it off, and it stays all together. It's actually kind of nice, and that you can just throw it in a bucket and just clean up your substrate that way, and then kind of take your siphon and kind of just lightly go over. You don't want to bury it in the substrate because this is planted substrate, so kind of don't want to remove it, but you just remove a light layer on the top to get some of it off. Now I've been doing that, and it's just now starting to come back again, and that's the problem. If it first, do what I said, manually remove it, do a 50% water change, probably 50, a good number to start with. Probably do a couple water changes that week, and just see how it goes. And if it goes away, great, you got the easy type. Mine, I've been doing that, and it hasn't been going away. Now, the problem with that is it's not really two types, but there's one that's more of a bacteria, and that's where it just keeps coming back no matter what. And that's the easy way to tell it. If you just keep cleaning it and it just keeps coming back and back, and this stuff grows fast. I mean, in 24 hours, it could be right back to how mine is. Like I think Wednesday, I had it all pretty much clean, and all it was the ADA, and now you can already see how much it's already grown back in like 4 days, so, or 3 days. And so the worst is when it gets on your plants and it looks like that. That's what I hate. So I finally, got some stuff to remove it, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that now. So this video's not terribly long. Kind of want to keep it in like 5-6 minutes. So the best stuff is this stuff right here, blue-green slime. Now it says stain remover. Just ignore that. It removes this stuff. Now this is the best stuff you can possibly buy. There's no buts. There's no other product up there. This is what you want if you're if you have what I'm dealing with. Now what it looks like for Amazon, it's actually pretty expensive. You can get it on Amazon, or I don't know if that's where I got it from. I don't know if there's any place else. There probably is. It's the only place I saw it on. But it says Reproducts, it's for fresh water. It says it down here too. So it's for both. It works for both. Now blue-green slime, it just means that's another name for green slime algae is blue-green. As you see, it gives you pretty good instructions. Nothing crazy, but thoroughly mix 2 levels, spoonful for each 15 gallons of aquarium water, which this is 20 gallons, but we're just gonna go with 15 because we're kind of including the rocks and substrates that kind of dials down the gallons we have in here. So let's say small amount of aquarium water, which I already did and prepped. To be treated, pour dissolved solution into the aquarium water. Repeat after 48 hours if necessary. So basically, this stuff should basically start dying off and going away after 12 to 24 hours. And then it's saying basically after 2 days, if it hasn't removed, do another dosing. And let's see here. And then after that, basically wait at least another week. So basically the first 2 days, you can dose this stuff for the first 2 days, but after that, do not dose anymore. After this first 2 days, wait until the next week to dose it. So basically, your limit each week is 2 times, because this stuff can kind of mess up your aquarium if you kind of overdose it, or overdose it. That's basically it. I think it can affect your pH, oxygen, and ammonia levels. So be careful of that. That's if you just pour too much. That's just a warning. So if you put in the right amount, it shouldn't do anything. But obviously, check your levels. Anything can happen. But there's no question to get this stuff if you're dealing with this stuff. Honestly, you should probably buy this stuff even if you don't have it. It's a great thing to have. So basically, you're gonna get this little capsule. It looks like it's a pink powder, like pink cocaine. I mean, the best way to describe it, honestly, it's just like a really fine powder. And it's pink and it's kind of just pops off. And it comes with a spoon. Let me just get that. Oh, out of focus. So I basically got the aquarium water. There's not a certain amount you need. I'll just put it down here. There's not a certain amount you need. You just need to see, this is a little regular sugar bottle. You can see that's honestly probably too much. It's going in your aquarium anyways. You just need some water, just a decent amount. And basically, they'll give you this spoon, and this is your measure spoon. So it's nice that they included that, because a lot of people probably would mess up. So the aquarium should look really good after this stuff gets removed. And obviously, I'll update you guys. I already know this stuff works. This stuff has like perfect reviews, and all the big guys, all the experts use this stuff. So yeah, so I'll pour the stuff in and let's see how it goes. So I open the bottle up, it just kind of pops up. Be careful when you're popping this out, because I just literally poured a bunch on me when I was doing this. But basically, just put your spoon in there. Get your pink cocaine out. And then, I shouldn't have to show you guys, but pretty explainable. Just like that. But you could probably give a little stir with the spoon after, because you don't want to put a wet spoon in this stuff. Who knows what would happen. Just do it all dry at first. Okay. Kind of level it out. Kind of shake it. Show you guys one more time. Pink cocaine goes in. And just kind of give it a pretty good mix. Yeah, it's gonna feel like you're mixing like salt water or something in a reef tank. That's what it's gonna feel like. Ooh, stuff kind of got in my mouth. I dropped it on me. It'll make like a little. It looks clear in camera, but the water's kind of like a muggy white. Basically, it'll look exactly like you're mixing salt. But basically, like that, just give it a really good mix. Put the cap back on, and let's see if it. I forget if it says directly. Just directly put it. I need to clean my glass. Kind of getting dirty. Okay, so. Yeah, so we just poured in there. Let's pull these lids back. Let's see how much a failure this does. Okay. That'll be interesting. Yeah, you can see the powder's kind of in the middle right there. Just kind of make sure. What I would do is don't just pour it in one spot. I would see if I can do this without making a mess. I would just kind of, go back and forth. Not that it matters, because and then you should get about. and it'll look like that. It's best to have a power head. It'll really help distribute everything. But yeah, we'll see. That's basically it. I mean, there's not much I can really tell you. It's very easy to dose. You just kind of have to be careful of, how much you put in there. That's the only thing I can really warn you about. But other than that, if you have any other questions about this, definitely let me know. I can answer literally anything if you need. And other than that, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys